Hello and welcome. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to become rank 5 in 30 minutes or less. So, for this example, I'm just starting in Scandinavia, but it basically works in every other starting position. You just have to know which town produces which resources. Because basically what I do is I buy out the AIs, the AI towns that you first start near your city, and then you work from there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead.
The route is ready.
It's nearby. No problem.
Now I like to construct one lumber and a brickyard, just because all these basic resources require those. So it's good to go ahead and get those to start
It's
off
nearby.
with, just to help with production.
No problem.
Now, like I said before, basically these AI towns right here, you're gonna buy them
We're
out, and
practically
how you
there.
do that is all you have to do
We're practically there.
is go to the diplomat or
Welcome.
diplomacy menu, go to submit
What do you
offer,
have to offer me?
and there is a demand town. And basically what you have to do is you have to have 95% bro love is what I like to call it, but this the hearts up here, you gotta have 95% of that. You have to have 80% sympathy with that with the mayor. And the way to do that is you get the bro love from trade, goods and commodities, from what you trade with them. The first one I'm going to be taking is this town over here. You can see I already have 32, so I'm going to go ahead and get some sympathy just to get rid of it.
Empty promises.
I'm going to go ahead and do 20,000. Now this is
I
very
accept your-
gold.
What exactly are you offering
doing this?
me? And
So
what do you want in exchange?
fair warning, but it has a lot
What
of
exactly
return
are you offering me?
in
and
doing this.
What do you want in
Because you don't have to
exchange?
spend the money to basically, you don't have to start from scratch with the city. You start with one that's basically already ready. And I'm going to go ahead
We're almost there.
Let's go.
and get this settler to a good spot.
We're setting off.
Basically what I want with this settler is some coal, some metal, and some pottery.
A beautiful land.
A good choice.
You notice that I'm not building any carts. That's because you start with 6, and you really only need 3 to start it off. I'm gonna have to go ahead and spend my points in metal, pottery, and later on in the game you're gonna want to go ahead and get pomp. But for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get bricks.
Journey begins.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get pastry, because basically what I'm gonna do is once I obtain this town right here,
Let's get
you'll
on with
notice
it. It's nearby.
that they are producing pottery, which is kind of redundant since I'm already producing that. So
What exactly are you offering me?
let's
and
go ahead.
What do you want in exchange? What exactly are you offering me? And what do you want in exchange? Very well.
Alright, let's see. So basically what you want to do is with these starting towns here, so I'm not going to build another settler at all until after I take these. And basically what you do is you want to get every town with every commodity. And your main gold income is from your pomp and from your clothing.
What exactly are you offering me, and what do you want in exchange? Very well. Agreed.
Alright, so once this timer's up, I'm going to be able to take this town. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that.
Hands out your
So
pockets.
We're practically there. Let's get on with it.
I'm going to go ahead and get
Well then,
the
tell
transit
me about your
agreement
offer.
up here ready,
Well then,
and
tell
the
me about
trade
your...
agreement. Alright, let's go ahead.
Oh, you have something to offer me.
Now, normally you're going to have to go 15,000, but... Okay, yep, see, that did that. That's good. Go ahead and queue up. I always start off with 3 until I get... See, look at that. I already got a rank up just from buying that one town. Now, after I got these main resources here, I always max this out right here. Basically what you do is this decreases the time that it takes to get from point A to point B, and what this does is it doubles all your carts. So basically this one right here would normally be 300, now it's 600. So you don't have to worry about getting so many carts and having to worry about the production here, because you see maintenance per week for each cart is 20, and basically the less carts you have to build, the more money you save. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this pottery, and I'm going to go ahead and go with pastries. Now you're wondering, I'm only at 105 here now. Is he going to have enough gold to take this next town? Let's go ahead and see. Here to here to here.
Journey begins.
I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've assigned every trader I get, I assign it one town and one town only. The thing I used to make a mistake in the beginning was, so I like to think my first town is my capital, and I would assign all the traders to that and then just go in a giant circle, and you do not want to do that. You'll make no money at all.
Is there anything else we need to... Well then, tell me about your offer. Good. Let's...
Go ahead
Well
and
then,
throw some
tell
money
me
at
about your
her.
offer.
And
Agreed.
75 now, and
Do
I
you
just
have
need
anything to offer
80.
me? Always a pleasure.
5.
Not a
Alright,
bad offer.
that's good. Alright, looks like we're gonna need some grain. And one thing that I always like to keep in mind is if you're worried about your wood and your bricks being oversupplied, don't, because you're always going to want this, because those are your main building materials. Everything needs them. Basically, all basic resources need them. Okay, that's going to bring it up to 40. And he's making 6,000. He's making nothing. He just started. He's making 17,000. Go ahead and go to my balance and trade route 15, income 35. Keep on that, it's so important. Basically what you don't want to happen is you don't want your production costs to be more than your income from commodities and trade. You basically want this to almost cancel out your production cost, and then your net profit is going to be your commodities, which is where the main.
Almost there.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to fix some stuff. Okay. Go
The
here.
scenic route.
Go ahead and upgrade that small road.
No problem.
And if you get short on gold, find these little commodity piles around here.
Let's get on
That
with
always
it.
helps. Or shipwrecks as well.
Let's get
Generally,
on with
when you first start, you won't have any bandits come after you when you first take them.
it. Almost there.
Alright. See that that's
Good day.
already at that.
Do you have
Now,
anything to offer me?
go ahead to
Always a
town.
pleasure.
Offer him 15k. Bam. Another town under our belt. Trader. And look at that. We got another rank up from it. Now from this one, if you notice, it's producing beer. So I'm going to want to go ahead and grab beer. And it's producing metal and coal, which I don't typically need because I'm already producing those. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to salt. And that. And I already got grain to help the beer out, so just like that. Alright, now it's on to our next town.
No problem.
The route is ready.
What do you have to offer me? What do you have to offer me?
Let's see.
What do you have to offer me?
Gonna go
There's
ahead and
offer.
get some more sympathy from him. Merchant 3. Okay, short on coal, short on metal, short on wool. Now, you don't typically want to worry about this just yet, because you want to save your gold to be able to take this last town, and that's always seems to be the hardest part of it all.
What do you have to offer me?
Because you basically are just on the waiting game right now, because your balance, sometimes negative, sometimes positive, depending on your region at this certain time, but mainly what you want to see is your income from commodities is good, and your trade is good. Now, another thing, for some reason, mine always does this, but I have to hit automatic for the tax, which is important, because that is in your miscellaneous. Alright, after that,
An offer
go
from
ahead
you.
and grab this
Wonderful.
last 10k. There we go. Let's see. Low on pottery, low on salt. Low on wool. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that right now. Because it looks like I'll have enough gold. I just need to get the Brolove up and going.
No problem. Almost there. Let's get on with it. We're practically there.
Go ahead and see if I can find
No problem.
another meat cart or commodity pile around here.
No
To
problem.
help with the gold a little bit. And shipwreck. And there's probably going to be a bandit at this one. Yep. Alright. He's going to win that. I'm going to be able to take that. And I'm probably going to be able to take this down after those traders are out of there. 81. 86. Ah, next loop around, it'll take it. Missing raw material, so, you know, go ahead and take care of that. Seems like coal is always the problem. And I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. Balance, you'll see this is why it's negative. Because of the building instruction. Alright, let's see here. At 24, I'm going to go ahead and save it because I want to have enough money to be able to. Oh, it's at 90. Go, Scout, go! Kill that bandit. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what our trade's doing. Okay, so we have 13k coming from that one. 3k. Another 3k here. Another 2k here. This guy is purchasing 5,000, selling 8,000. Maintenance is 3,100. So that's not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. Alright, looks like he took it, so.
No problem.
Another 8k, that's good.
No problem.
That'll basically take care of this
An offer from you. Wonderful.
town. Give him 15k. And bam. Just like that. Now I'm rank 4. Now to get to 5. Okay, so this guy's producing pastries, and I don't really, and smithy, I don't really need those. So, because my other towns are producing them, I'm gonna go ahead and change that. Okay, so if you see, this town is producing fruit. Well, I don't want that town to produce fruit anymore. I want it to produce cloth. I'm gonna go ahead and go here. Actually, yeah. Go there, 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 and there. You know, no. Here, here, and here. That'd be a quicker path.
The journey begins.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of fruit there. And get cloth. Get that going. And I'm going to produce, let's see, fruit, definitely. And let's see whatever else. Okay, I got beer here. Got that there. Got that there. Got that there. Let's see what the town's short on. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with that. I'm gonna go ahead and go with lumber. Just for the fact that I'm gonna switch out this lumber to grain so that the grain and the honey is always going to be producing pastries, so I don't have to rely on trade to get that to that point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I need 100 there. And now basically it's a population game. You want to try to increase your businesses because you rank up by 3 different factors, and that is land, number of businesses, and population. So let's see here. Okay, short on salt. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure we're in the green. $81. Production is 60. Oh, yeah, I don't think. Let's see here. So they need metal tools. And I am low. So let's go ahead and do that. Gotta wait. Let's go ahead and check on. Okay, you're negative. Hopefully that equals itself out. I think he's the new guy. 15K. He's negative 3K. So let's go ahead and see why he is. What is his main town? Okay. So I want you to go to here because he's gonna need metal tools. You're gonna go back to here, and then go to here, then go to here. Now, go to here, then to here, then to here. And let's go ahead and make a path there.
A good choice.
So his route is cut in half, so I have to go all the way up here and then go all the way there. Go ahead and do this.
Hands out your
maintenance.
pockets.
And okay. Going to need one more. I can't get that yet. Let's go ahead and get. Let's go ahead and see if we can find.
Let's get on with it. Almost there.
Alright, let's go ahead and get just some basic military in case if I get a barbarian camp.
Almost there.
Okay, you can see we're almost up to this 5th rank now. Okay, miscellaneous at 9K, it's good. Commodities, okay. And he needs that won't fix it, so
Journey
go ahead.
begins. Let's disappear.
And look at that, there's some barbarians. So I'm gonna have to build the barracks. Alright, let's go ahead and look at. Let's go ahead and get some more beer. And get some metal. And some pottery. Oh, just turned. $8,000, $6,000, $10,000, $8,000, $6,000. Okay, that's good. Take care of that pastry issue. And beer. It's gonna be fixed. And let's do some honey. Now keep in mind, if you're always running below, this will happen. If if you're running low on capital, that's what I like to call it, let it just take a moment and let it rise to, let's say, about 50k, and then only spend 24k, so you still have some in reserve. Okay, grain's good. Okay, almost there. Okay, let's see here. 2, 2, 2. So, salt and coal always like to multiply. So what I do to fix that in the future is to grab the salt, and later on this will fix the coal as well, and this will fix it as well. I recommend getting this first because you don't want to get the secondary or the increase to pottery just yet, because that is a good source of generating population. And like I said before, ranking up in this game, you need population, land covered, and number of businesses. Let my capital increase a little bit, which is good. Let's see, wool. If I buy this now, my capital will be low, so I will wait on that. And as you see, as more businesses are being created, obviously the more quantity that each trader will sell, and henceforth create you more money. Like here, he's at 2k, he's at 5, he's at 10. So this guy's trade route's pretty solid. He's at 7. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the pottery and the clothing. And I like one way of looking at it is the more capital that you have, the more your traders will be able to buy, and that way the more they'll be able to purchase, the more they'll be able to sell, because basically how I have this set up right now is pastries are coming from this one. So the trader that's coming, every trader that comes through here is going to want pastries. Every trader who comes through here is going to want fur and fruit and henceforth. So basically, you want to have each town dedicated to its own resource. Now later on, I'm going to go. It's going to be the rank up here in just a sec. So that would be rank 5 in less than 30 minutes. So we got our objective, which is good. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get this metal before it just gets too behind. You don't ever want to get 30 units behind in a certain resource, because then your traders are going to be buying too much and you're not going to be able to producing enough, and then you're going to get production issues, which you don't want, because when your traders are not getting the resources that they can sell, you're not making any money. And there is the 5th rank, and we came in at 29 minutes. So there you have it, how to get rank 5 in less than 30 minutes. I would like to say that. So there you go, guys. And as you can see, from this point, basically you're in a population game. Now you want to increase your as you increase population, meaning as you generate more businesses. When you create businesses, your population goes up. When you create more population, your demand goes up. So basically, it's kind of it's an infinite loop. But looks like that's all the time that I have. So thanks for watching, guys. And yeah.